What's up, guys? We're here and we're going to be leveling up my tank here. We're at 72 and just a little over a half. So, we're going to see what else we can get into here. Some trials. Hold on a second. Why is my camera not bottom right corner of the screen? Alright, so we just registered for a trial. So we're just hanging out and waiting to see when that takes over. About 5 minutes from now. And hang out here. Also, since I'm 72, now I can do my next tank quest. But I'll wait till this trial's over before I do it. Let's see. Did I repair? Yes, I did. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to Limsa while we're waiting for the duty roulette to trigger. Got some people dancing right there, man. Look at that. That's funny. Let's see. Is there anything? Probably nothing good for my 95 year. I'm already wearing 400. So yeah. Anything that's on the market board now is going to be less than what I need. So I'm going to hold on to this gear probably for a little while. So just have to hang out here and see what we do. I'm just trying to figure out how to get my camera over there on the bottom right corner. There we go. Oh, no. Hang on. There we go. Hello, everybody. I can see everybody. You can see me with this ball up. So it looks like we're number 7 here. Just waiting. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do while we're waiting here. No, we're 5. We're moving right along. So, we'll see. 72. I don't think do I qualify for Titania? These do no, I don't. Oh, thank you. Titania is fun, but it's hard, man. Everybody has to be all on the same page. It's not exactly easy, man. Oh, here we go. And we're in right away. Awesome. Now waiting on slackers. Oh, okay. This guy is usually pretty easy. He's with the main storyline quest, but this trial is like so straightforward. It's literally like just stand there and tank him. You don't have to do anything like as far as like getting extra ads or anything like that. Pulling off people, just literally just stand there and tank him. So waiting for the newbies here that are still viewing the cutscene. So per Final Fantasy XIV etiquette, the game doesn't let you progress until people have watched cutscenes. But also, when it's a cutscene before a boss, like in a dungeon, it's always a courteous thing to do is to let them watch the cutscenes. So that way, they get the full experience out of it. So that way, they know what's going on, because it's not really fair for someone who's watching the cutscene and people who have already viewed it, and they start the boss fight, and the boss is like halfway dead before they're done with the scene. They don't get to see any of the mechanics of the fight. So that's why I love this community so much. They're so patient with everybody who's new, and whenever there's a new boss and there's mechanics to learn, people are patient. They want to show them, teach them the mechanics, rather than just kicking them out because they don't know it. And that's not the way for anyone to learn. So that's why I love this community so much. They're such wonderful people. So. It was a long cutscene. I forgot how long it was. Yep, we're waiting for one person. Come on. Guys, gals. Cutscene of Doom. So long. Yeah. There we are. Alright, let's go get him. This Fred's tanking him. We take him down faster than it takes for that person to watch that cutscene. Seriously. Oh, okay, I misspoke. There are ads. I forgot about it. I just must not have seen them whenever they were in a different angle than I was viewing, so. And we're done. And you always want to give a player combination whenever you're done. I usually just sometimes pick deal random, sometimes I pick the tank, healer, whichever one I thought did the best job. So, and now we're back here. So, That's one thing I love about that. When you're out of a dungeon or out of a trial, raid, wherever you got accepted into that, it just ports you right back. Instead of just doing where, like, I think other MMOs like World of Warcraft, where you had to actually, I mean, well, maybe this is a newer system, I don't know, but you had to go to the actual dungeon with a group of party people, and you had to go into the dungeon in order to actually start it. So, of course, that could have changed. I haven't played WoW in so long. But I just like Final Fantasy 14 system a lot better for a lot of things, not just that. So, all right, let's see. Let's do a frontline. Frontline is a PvP arena. There's different modes. There's like you can extend. I'm sorry. You can secure certain nodes. You can destroy nodes. But it's split into the three factions, which is like Order of the Twin Adders, the Maelstrom, and the I can't think of the third one now. It just escaped me. Hang on, I can tell you about 2 seconds. Hang on. Maelstrom, wait. Immortal Flames. I could not think of what their name was. So it splits into them, and then they doing like those goals, and it depends on what the goal is. It's usually about up to 1,600 points, or it's up to 800 points. It just depends on the map, but it's a good experience chunk of experience per time you do it. You'll get one. See, you only get one of these bonuses per day. So like when it has like the little arrow right there, you get that one higher up reward per day. Everything resets at 11 a.m. the next day. So for example, let's say you didn't do all of your duty roulettes. As long as you can get something done before 11 a.m. the next day, then as long as it finishes, by 11 a.m. Like it finishes like at 10:55 a.m. 5 minutes later, this will reset and you can do it again if you haven't done all your duties in one day. But once that, you can still run them, but you're going to get just the standard experience. You're not going to get anything boosted, so there's not really a point in redoing it unless you're just running like single dungeons, because then you still get the same experience every time for that, which is good. But for the ones that have the arrow, yeah, you'll get that once per day. So the big chunk ones are main scenario, alliance raids, frontline, and I think leveling is that. Everything else just kind of gives standard experience. But, it doesn't take very long. Gunbreaker tank starts at level 60 because of, the job was introduced, I think, in Shadowbringers. Yeah. So it starts at level 60, so you only have 20 levels to go to get to max. But like if you're starting class from 1 to 80, as long as you have this right here, which you get this if you pre-order Endwalker, it's called Menthina's Earring. It gives you a 30% XP bonus when you're level 80 and under, which is like the max level and under. And then there's also a ring that you can get when you do like the novice trials. It gives you 30% XP when you're under 30. So between that's a 60% boost in experience you get from just mobs. You don't get them extra from quest turn-ins or anything like that, unfortunately. But with that combined, it does not take very long to get a class to 80. As long as you're diligent about it, yeah, you can get it done. And if you've got the time, you can get it done in about 2 weeks. Carry from 1 to 80. So get ready to do a frontline challenge now. And they just pick you at random. Even if your actual faction is like mine, like the Twin Adder, it'll pick you at random whenever you start. So It's not anything that you get to. It just does. I don't know. I don't know why it does it randomly. It doesn't make any sense if you're already in. Maybe because I know why. Because if they put you in the faction that you're affiliated with, then you wouldn't. There may not end up be enough people in that one faction signing up for it. So I can understand why they just put you random. Makes sense now that I think about it. So here we go. We are in the Immortal Flames. And so whenever you're also when you're in PvP, they give you all of your level 80 ability. They give you every one of your abilities, whether you're level 1 or 79. They give you all of your abilities from that you get normally when you're at max level. So that's helpful. It's confusing at first because if you're only like level 10 and they throw you in with like level, 80 ability trees, you're like, well, you don't know what does what, so you're just kind of having to spend like that first 45 seconds trying to kind of go over your abilities and figure out what does what to be effective. So, but I know my abilities here, so we're all good. Let's get on the mount. And here we go. This is a Borderlands secure, so we're just securing these little areas here. Notice I've got the little marker next to it. Alright. And usually everybody gets that one at the beginning, because that's kind of like a default start to the PvP match, but once it gets up here in the center, just everybody goes at it. So here we go. And that music kicks on as usual when everybody's going at it. No. And just like that, folks, we have died. It respawns you within like 5 seconds, full health and everything, so that's always a good thing. Let's down. We give you, I guess, 15 seconds of invincibility too, so that's good. Tank versus tank here. Come on, bro. There we go. We are currently losing. We're in 3rd place. Sometimes these matches can be hit or miss, though. I mean, you have a really good group, and we just take the lead right off the bat, and other times you get, it doesn't change to my understanding the amount of experience you get, but it's all about having fun, I guess. I think this ability stuns them whenever you run up to it. Kind of like how the tank used to do that. I think in World of Warcraft, I think. And oh, we're catching up though. We're still in 3rd. Well, let's see. So we've got 3 things being held. Let's go get that Twin Adder one. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. Oh, you're invisible. Or visible. Invincible. There's no point in attacking you. Yeah. Die pretty quick on this game. Oh, nope. Well, we're in second now. Barely. Yeah, here we go. That has already been secured. I got 3. Could be higher up. Why was 20 others still got? How we're not in the lead if we have 3, we only have 1. Home base. Heal up, heal up. Heal up. And we're done. Yeah, I think that was kind of like a lost cause. Okay, now we're back in 3rd. Let's get that Dark Knight right there. In the way, maybe? No, I won't. Get it. Come on. Get it. There we go. That's red mage. Okay. Let's do it. Dang, man. I'll get you, like, swarm into you, man. It's gonna be a long match, it seems like. Possibly long match. Hey, man. Holy crap. Freaking pass out. Freaking got me beaten 5 seconds and walking into that group of people. Does my armor mean nothing to you people? Yeah, I think they're trying to lure us over there. They're trying to swarm us. Yeah. That red nose. There we go. It's not the whole phase, but shoot, we've only got one. Freaking Maelstrom. Dang. Maelstrom's killing it over here. About halfway through the match now. We're scattered here. Nope. Let's see. Okay, that's a 3. Well, I mean, we're well behind. We We have to get something that, like, oh, here comes oh god. I gotta get out of here, because if not, they'll hit me and I'll get limped, and I don't want to get limped. Come here, Bard. Come on. I was doing pretty good, man, but I got ganged up on by another Bard, I think. Dadgum. Let's see where we're at. Maelstrom's halfway. We're still losing. 3rd place. Come on, Flames, you can do it. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Uh-oh. Fell off. Come on. There we go. It looks like Maelstrom's going to win this one. I mean, I have seen comebacks from different factions in the last, like, 5 minutes of the match, so I don't think it's going to be quite 9 minutes left. I mean, Maelstrom will probably get this one here in about 3 or 4 minutes. Come on, Gunbreaker. Same class, let's go. Oh, that's not fair. And the whole brigade after me, man. I wanted to test my ability against you and see if I could do some damage to you. Wow. Let's go. Mid? No, he's going after individual. What? I wasn't. Oh, she must gone. Went for 3 seconds over here. Let's see. Well, it is coming back, but I don't know if it'll be enough past the Maelstrom or not. They're getting up there. Can't hold on to a post for nothing. It's our own. So there's one over here. Oh, this one's taking over. Okay. Let's go to the one over here. Maybe there's nobody over here. No. Shoot. First, the white mage can just heal himself. Come on. Get ya. Come on. Alright, heal soon. And I've run a while, but... Come on. I'm taking down, come on. You dang bard. My sound keeps going out, that's weird. Just keep going back and forth. Oh, okay, I'm dead. It was a good effort. But I got swamped. Maelstrom's gonna... Man, I didn't know Twin Adder. Holy crap, holy, man. They got literally, what, less than 100 to go, man. It's gonna be over here in about 2 seconds. Oh, well, look at that. Ooh, oh! They're losing ground, man. It's really between Maelstrom and the Twin Adder over here. Okay, I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna kneel. Yeah, I know your class. Come on. Come on. What are you running away from? Come on. Fight me. Oh yeah, you're gonna try to lead me over to your group, aren't you? Don't think so. I'm calling for that. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a close one between Maelstrom and Twin Adder, man. I can't believe we're almost running it down to the clock here. I'm guessing who's ever in the lead is going to be the one that wins. Uh-oh. The machinist. Oh, well, you're invulnerable? That's not fair. Yeah, that's a losing battle. It's a close one, Maelstrom. Is it going to be Maelstrom or is it going to be Twin Adder, man? Ooh, Twin Adder took the lead. And... Twin Adder? Twin Adder? And Twin Adder. I leveled up. Woo! Right. That's cool. I'll gain 1 million experience. Or did I gain more than that? I'll gain 5 million, plus I gain a bonus of 1. It's cool. Now we're... level 73. So back to Crystarium. And do the next tech quest. So do something on my phone real quick. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Alright. Get that down here. Okay, so let's see. We're going to the tech quest here. Go. Or grandson. 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 No intention to lead us into the wilds, without even an inkling of Daikinosine's whereabouts. Northrend may not be a particularly large realm, even before the flood, but it'd take us a dozen lifetimes to scour every nook and cranny. So we'll start by asking around the place. I know for a fact Daikonosine has attacked before. Village of Right on Collusion. While I don't even realize, or while I don't have reason to believe he will return, I like to think that the survivors might know something of value. After all, you can be sure that they haven't forgotten the day the bastard came through. So let us be off then. Alright, where are we going? I'll just port away, here we go. Let's repair while I'm here. Boop, boop. Okay. Welcome to Right. I reckon it might not seem much like to you, but to me, never mind. We'll save that conversation for after. Tracking down Daikonosine is what matters right now. Let's split up and ask after the bastard. Better odds of turning up useful information that way, I'd wager. Gotta talk to two people. Skittish villager. Ah, what do you want from me? With me? The Sin Eater? The one that came and killed everyone? Oh gods, is he here? Then why are you talking about him? Oh, I knew I should stay inside. There's nothing but death out here now. Death and horror and eaters and gawk! Ah! Okay. Alright, dude. Where's the last guy? Is he in... Where you at? Where are you at? Take on the house. Where at, dude? No, these NPCs can be like great ends of the search circle sometimes. Buddy, where are you at? Oh, there you are. See? Very into that. Despondent villager. Huh? Where did you come from? And what do you want with me? Daikonosine? That thrice damned eater that's the spitting image of a Galgent knight? That Daikonosine? I can't help you. All I know is when he came, he... Wicked white. If you had seen the carnage, you would... I'm sorry, I can't talk about this. I guess we're just gonna go report back to Granson. That's the end of the quest. I thought we were gonna do some fighting or something, but no, I guess no. Well, learn anything worth sharing? Nope. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. What we saw that day, what he did to us, there's no moving on from that. What exactly happened here? Well, I was planning to tell you the whole story eventually, but I suppose now is as good a time as any. I was born and raised in Right. Lacking any real prospects, I eked out a living as a hunter. Might have tried my hand at something more exciting had I not also been trying to provide for the love of my life, Melinda. It was about a year ago that she accepted a commission from this Yulmoran trader. Bloke dealt mostly in antiques, and he had this bracelet in need of restoration. Bloody old, with a questionable provenance, but supposedly it once belonged to royalty or some such. The Fangs of Orthus, he called it. Me and her had been talking about trying the proverbial knot, buying land, building a home, that sort of thing. Around here, that might not take much, but it was still a lot more than we had. So when the trader made this offer, she didn't hesitate to say yes. I'd gone down to the shipyards to pick up extra tools and materials she needed for the work. Quality stuff, but it'd pay for itself 10 times over. But when I got back to Rye, Iconosign had been busy. I spied at least a dozen newborn eaters fluttering about, trying to make sense of their new lot. The grandmother who lived next door and shared the fruits of her orchard with us. The gruff woodsman who brought firewood to our doorstep in the dead of winter. Both of them reduced to mindless fiends, just like that. There wasn't time to mourn or to think. I started to look for Melinda. And then there she was, alive and well, our eyes met, and we knew it was going to be all right. We ran for each other, and even now, a year later, it doesn't feel real. One moment she was there, right there, in front of me, and the next, she was... Tychonosign knelt and took the Fangs of Orthus, then left, leaving a host of sin-eaters out of right. But Melinda, I still couldn't see her as anything else. She wouldn't budge. She just hovered there and stared, waiting for me to end it. Well, I could never say no to her, not once in the years we'd been together. For all the time she'd welcome me home with a bowl of hot stew, all the time she laughed at my crude jokes and gave me counsel when I was losing my way. For all that and more, I killed her. Oh man, that's rough. I swore then and there I'd have my vengeance. That Iconosign would die by my hand. I carved the scars in my flesh to mirror the ones he left on my soul, an endearing reminder of the vow that I never dare stray from the path. There, all done. No need to wallow in it. Wouldn't want my tragic yet trite tale to put you off on our hunt. Still with me to the end, Sinner? You betcha. That's the spirit. Still, I've some unfinished business here, so if you could give me a moment before we resume, I will be most grateful. And can't start the next quest until I'm level 74. So, alright, let's see. Alright, let's try. We did front line. Let's do Alliance Raid. Don't need any more Tombstones and Poetics. What I really need is more Allegories. But what I really need is Revelations. Oh, yeah, in case no one can see it. Got a little dasher here. You can't see it. You can't see him. I got my headsets in the way. Let me see if I can move these. Let's see. See, there he is. You can see him now. In a way. So we got about 9 minutes, or roughly on average, until the next queue for Alliance raids. You know, I was kind of scared at first to start tanking, because it was a class I never, like when I played World of Warcraft, I was always DPS. Always. Like I never wanted the responsibility of having to, like, be the one that actually takes care of the boss mechanics, and so I just wanted to be like, oh, attack and run, attack and run. Even healer at first was kind of nervous because there was that responsibility. I had to keep everyone alive. Like I just afraid I wasn't going to be able to do it. But I've actually got a level 80 scholar right here that I've got geared up and everything for what what I need to see. He's not as geared as some of my other classes. I want to see some better gloves on him. But my best geared person right now is my ninja. He's the first class, not my first class to 80, but he's my first class to get like really, really good gear. So then I put the time to get the gear. Of course, that gear is going to be all moot, once Endwalker releases. Yes, Dasher, we can all see you. You're rolling up backwards on the camera, or upside down. It's going to be moot when Endwalker comes out, because it's going to be, because with Endwalker, they're going to release everything at once, like all the story content, all the raids, dungeons, everything. As before, with every expansion before that, they release a story, you play at a certain point, and then it'd say to be continued, like it does up here. And then with Endwalker, because it's going to close out the Hydaelyn Zodiark arc, it's going to contain the entirety of the story in the expansion. So that releases in November. So you basically got from now until mid-November to get all your characters geared up and stuff. So I've got two. I'm gonna level up this Gunbreaker to 80 and get him geared out. Same as I've got my healer here and my ninja here, so I have different role responsibilities. But the one thing I do like about this game so much is that you can literally just be any class that you want on the same character. Like, you don't have to make a separate character just for one job. And I don't understand how that system could ever take off after you play Final Fantasy, man. Because you have to sit through so many story quests over and over and over again with every new job, and it's just like, but with Final Fantasy, it's just like, nope. You do it once, and then you're like, oh, you don't want to play tank anymore? Okay, you want to be a DPS? All right. And then you just start the DPS quest, or the class quest, and level it up, and you're still within the same time, or the same, main story quest if you already completed it. You don't have to repeat that all over again, because that would be 4 expansions worth of story quests have to repeat all over again. My gosh, that would be gruesome. So that's why I like this. This music in this game is always so good too, man. It's so calming, so peaceful in certain zones. Some zones got like a little gimmick song to it, and I like that. Kind of like an earworm gets stuck in your head. That's cool. So I got number 3. It says 8 minutes, but it may not take that. Well, hello, Dasher. Say hi to the camera. There you are. Yawning. Getting hot back here, bud? It's a little warmish. Now he's like, nah. I'm just gonna reposition. Come on, we got average 7 minutes. Let's go. So, I'm gonna max out my Pixie reputation to 8. So I got 331 combinations received altogether. So this is how all the classes I've got. Ninja, Sam, Scholar. Scholar levels at the same time as Summoner, so that's good. Black Mage. Blue Mage only goes like level 60, so they're a harder job to level, I think. But I tried my hand at Dancer, and I didn't really like the mechanic of it. Machinist I really liked. I just dropped it to actually start playing What did I start playing? Oh yeah, I tried playing Dragoon, or sorry, Lancer, then the Dragoon. Her name's Archer. I don't know, I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, I've got it was just the tank classes. I just never had started because I was always kind of fearful of there's being able to do it or not. So. I think this is going to be the last thing I'm going to stream here is this Alliance raid, and then we'll come to a close. Just waiting for that timer to tick in. I wonder if I can pour it out of here. Let's just go through this. The Hawker fucking, I don't know, really repair. Come on. Number 2, let's go. A lot of people also like to, you can craft stuff, you can be a armor smith, you can be a blacksmith, you can be a culinarian, you can be a weaver. That's what he's doing, he's weaving. Usually a lot of people, they spend all the time sitting out here because then they can call the retainer up and have the retainer put stuff on sale on the market board, which that way they can earn some gil while they're doing their stuff. It's a lot of these they're called Disciple of the Hand and Land, and a lot of them, man, they work in conjunction with other ones. Like a miner may need things from a botanist, or sorry, a culinarian will need things from a botanist, and it's like, man, it's a lot of time to invest in that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 40 PS to go. Let's go. Come on. 4 of you to go. Let's go. Come on. And 1 to go. 1 to go. And go. That happens, but then it usually kicks right back in. That's good. You don't have to keep waiting and waiting. Okay, and 2 PS to go. 1 to go. There we are. Come on, Circus Tower. Yeah! Circus Tower is like the easiest one to do, in my personal opinion. Because like the boss mechanics are like so straightforward in this one. But just jumping around, having a good time. Right, here we go. Everybody else goes to the left, because why? Nobody goes to the right. It goes the same direction, but like nobody goes. Oh wait, somebody did. He's gonna be the loner and go that way. It's funny. So it all goes to the same direction. Burger vibe. tank it here. So easy. Let's go. Go beat the first boss. No, okay, we're getting started early, I guess. Alright, let's go. Yeah, this boss is pretty much straightforward. There's a few ads that come in, but like nothing that's like, oh my gosh, I have to like stress about it kind of boss. Okay. These people in these comments, man, they say the funniest stuff sometimes. Okay. I don't know why that guy left, but okay. Baked Alaska. These people's names too are just something else. I've seen some funny ones. Right, here we go. Doing this is a trash mob platform. You guys start out me, man. Can't even see me, I know. Sorry, but I'm in there in the middle somewhere. And you just see little flashing circles. You know, dragon's gonna come down. Right. Oh, no, wait, nope, alright. Not done yet. Little piggy. Hey, come on, man. What the tank get out here do? This guy's pretty straightforward too. I mean, he's not like... I think there is a mechanic to him, but I don't know what it is. Even as I've played as a healer and DPS, I still don't know what the mechanic is. I think it's just like tanking, right? Tank and spank is what we used to call it. Oh wait, yeah, there is. That's what it is. There's some kind of thing you have to like attach or something. Yeah. I think that's mostly just for the DPS to worry about. Not for the tanks, maybe? I don't know. I'm not gonna trigger that with like 2% left to go. It's a waste. All this gear too is level 100 gear. It's like, I mean, it's like item level 100. It's way under what I need for my character. It's too bad like they don't like item sync the items. Like you can still get it from here, but like if you got it when you got it, it actually would be like, oh, whatever it is your gear is on, you know, level 80 or whatever, you know. I can see why they don't do that. That'd be a lot of programming for each item to do that. Stats and all that stuff. I'm here, Mr. Dragon. Or dragon that just ads, I can't remember. That was so many times. I can't remember. Oh, that's it. Okay. Repeat, come on. Boom. Boss has a mechanic, but its main primary thing to be worried about is about 75% down. So he's going to do this thing called I think the final curtain. And if you're not hiding behind like an ice block, you die instantly. So I can see there is certain mechanics to the fight that oh shit. Oh shoot, curtain call is what it's called.
So you don't want to. Oh, people are gonna bite it. Oh, yep. Goodbye, game. Goodbye, game water. It's funny when you know the mechanic and you see people out there and like, oh, yep, they're gonna die, and they do. They don't know it probably. That's nothing to be mad about. They just don't know it. I've been there countless times, dying multiple times in a fight, not knowing what, why, how or why, and they just res me anyway. I do like to look up and stuff, so I want to agree on that by accident. But I also like to do that. So, okay. Oh, we're starting already. Okay, here we go. This guy's pretty straightforward too. Let's see. Should do that one build here soon. Right. And nope. There it is. Okay. Our ball circle, where are you at? There you go. Can I get theirs? Alright. Okay, should be doing Ancient Quagga here soon. Oh, lost a healer. Oh, get out of that. Okay. And there he goes. We're gonna do this Starfall Circle again. Come on, guys. Kind of take priority a little bit. Guys. Thank you. Okay. Alright, get in the H thing. There we go. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Do that. Whatever. Okay. And done. So we don't need any of that stuff. I just pass on it. So don't usually need it. So. Right.
need to repair. I always do. Alright. Alright, guys. That's going to be it for today. Yeah, I'm 73.5. I mean, I gained a whole level from when I first started. So, almost a whole level. From where the marker bar was at. So, alright. Well, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Remember to start to stream again. Have a good one.